Welcome back, viewers. I am RxOliver, these are my friends, and we are back for Bushido Bandits. It's been about 6 or 7 months, and we are back for session 26 after the break. I'm here with Tim, David, and Brian. Welcome back, gents.
Afternoon all, afternoon viewers. Sorry for the delay, but these things happen.
We are back.
Currently, our party of proto-heroes are currently in the city of Mayabashi in the province of Kotsuke at the beginning of summer in the year in which we started, which is 1103, I believe, in British and Western European nomenclature. It's a lot different in Japanese, but I won't go into that.
What do we call it, the calendar? The Gregorian calendar, that's it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. In Nipponese terms, you're in the nth year of Emperor so-and-so, which doesn't mean a great deal in actual fact.
Yeah, the nth year of the something dynasty.
Blessings be upon his name. May he stay far away from us and not become interested in our affairs.
True. Anyway, the heroes arrived in Mayabashi en route to the great city of Nagano in Shinano province for reasons which I, as a games matter, I'm not entirely clear about, but hopefully will become apparent as we proceed.
Yes, well, my first action this time is to do something with which I'm entirely too familiar. I take off my funeral robes and put my normal robes on, and
yes.
leave them to deal with the body of Matsura, who was foolish enough to challenge Seiki as part of a blood feud between his school and Seiki's school.
Excellent. That makes what's about to happen quite sensible. Anyway, okay.
Oh no!
See, someone else watched the last episode, well done, Dave.
Okay. So the Etta that you summon, take his body away and wash it, and set it up on the pyre, and you burn it. And the guards on the gate are looking at you a bit confused. But they don't say anything because, after all, you're foreigners. You're not from this province. Right, Mayabashi is a Class C city, so it's bigger than the ones you're used to, but it's still not that big, not compared to Yedo anyway.
Right, well,
and you make your way into town to recuperate from the stresses and strains of having travelled from Koga over several days, and having had several interesting encounters, which it would appear that Tetsu No Ken-san believes to be horror rather than Bushido, but we won't go into that, shall we?
I've just met a dragon. I just met the dragon of fire. I'm still reeling from that.
Well, you're still alive.
Yep.
Well, as far as I'm aware, Tim, we have no tasks in Mayabashi itself, apart from to get through it as quickly and with as least trouble as possible.
Oh, yes.
On our way to Nagano.
The point is, Seiki is actually from Nagano, and it's quite likely he will stay behind because I've got too many NPCs as it is. Seiki was Dylan's character, and I don't know if Dylan's going to be joining us again.
No, he dropped out right at the end of in the last session. He gave us notification he was dropping out, so he's not playing anymore.
Oh, okay. In which case, I shall. Actually, now you mentioned it, Oliver, I vaguely remember him saying that.
Yeah, it was during the last episode. I was watching the last episode earlier today. He had said that he was no longer going to be able to play. It was too early in the morning for him. He's, I'm pretty sure he's like 8 in the morning when we play this.
Just to clear things up, I know I posted that I was thinking of changing it to Wednesday. That's not going to be possible, so I shall continue with it on a Sunday at this time.
That's good, because it wasn't going to work for me, mate. It wasn't going to work for me,
Yeah, wouldn't work for me either.
The point is that Brian said he'd have to drop out, and that would mean I'd have 2 or 3. And 4 with Nick is about the minimum necessary to make it all work.
Yeah. No, it wasn't going to work for me the Wednesdays either, mate.
No, I didn't think it would. I thought about it because I'm free on Wednesday nights.
Yeah. That's my
But I
IRL
can
book when we
understand
play.
others. So anyway, back to the game. Okay, you make your way to an inn. What size inn are you looking for?
How wealthy are we? I
relative-
don't remember.
Well, one that's large enough to take us, but not too large, because the larger they are, the more expensive they get. And
we're
actually, I
fairly...
was hoping to stay in the temple, but I got all these non-Buddhists with me, so yes, all right, fine. We'll find an inn, kind of medium sort of quality. We don't want to dive, because that's going to be populated by criminals who are all associated with kind of red gangs who are out to get us. And the good quality inns are all full of samurai who will look down on us and question what we do. We'll find a medium scale inn, all right, please. Oh dear.
Okay, you make your way to the Cherry Orchard, okay, which is a size D inn. It will cost you 5 copper each for the night.
Cherry Orchard.
Does that include the porters as well?
Of course, yes. Everybody gets charged 5. Afternoon, Nick.
Afternoon, Nick.
Hello.
I've been trying to contact you, Tim, but you've not been responding.
No. So doesn't matter. You're here now.
Yeah,
What
I didn't know
we-
whether it was like. Didn't know whether it was okay to join on that, so I didn't want to mess it up.
Yes,
So I
mate.
said I wasn't.
Absolutely.
Said I wasn't
mate.
coming, but yeah.
Oh, you can join now. It's not a problem.
Please tell me you're playing a samurai.
No,
I'm not
he's
playing
playing
samurai.
Maho.
Oh no. Right,
I'm not
whoever
letting you-
Maho
I'm
is.
not letting you. I'm not letting you off the hook, Dave.
Okay. When you get to the inn, there's a young man and what looks like a porter already staying there. His name you will find out is Maho, and he is a Shugenja.
Another one.
Uh-huh.
What school is Maho?
He is of wood and water.
Oh, wood and water, I see. Right, Maho has been sitting in the inn, having his evening meal, having arrived in Mayabashi overland, because you got lost. Your porter isn't quite as good a tracker as he thinks he is. Anyway. His name is Hideshi, by the way.
Okay.
And you're not entirely sure that he's actually a classic porter, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye on him.
Anyway, you've arrived in Mayabashi and you've settled in this inn. You chose this inn because it didn't appear to have anybody in it. And you've been in about half an hour when this veritable horde of travel-stained, scummy rabble come piling in, led by a priest in a, actually remarkably clean outfit, in actual fact. He doesn't look like he's been walking for any length of time. And the innkeeper comes forward and bows politely and says, yes, Gyomo-san, I can find you rooms for all you and your men. 5
Hang on,
copper pieces.
did he say Gyomo-san before I introduced myself?
Yes, he did.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
In that case, I will stop and ask how he knows who I am.
Roll a d20, Dave. The lower the better.
Oh dear, it's starting. A 9, not particularly low.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but you've already been here. You were here about 2 hours ago, looking rather the worse for wear, one might say.
What was I doing here?
You were booking a room for yourself and your travelling companions. You had come early because they were busy watching a duel, I think is what you said.
Well, it was somebody disguised as me or magically looking like me, but yes, we do need the rooms.
Oh, not this old chestnut. I remember when this happened. To cure you, this is the worst.
I presume he negotiated the prices as well, did he?
Oh, by all means, yes, you got to a special rate.
Especially expensive rate?
Especially paying double, is it?
Oh, no, it's only a little above standard, sir.
I see, and what did he negotiate in return for this little above standard? You to greet me
you are to have a free
me?
bottle. You are to have a free bottle of sake each.
Oh. That's poison.
Well,
that's
certain of
that's
us will
poisoned.
not be indulging in the sake because medically it's not good for us.
We already know that's poison, Dave.
So, and I will need to check the quality before it's served to the others because.
Yes. Oh, and he asked me to introduce you to this pair of fine gentlemen over here, Maho and his man Hideshi.
I look hopefully towards them and my face falls when I see another non-samurai.
Did you say
I'm
Hideshi?
very smartly dressed.
Did we say
very smartly?
Hideshi
Very
was a porter? Sorry.
Yeah,
He looks like a porter, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And as Maho has said, he's very smartly dressed.
Maho
he has
is.
been here long enough to have the dirt cleaned off his clothes.
Looks like a smart rich person about town.
Oh.
Oh.
So not like a business person, like a person of leisure, a person who just swads about being all rich, like one of them.
It looks like a fairly well-to-do merchant.
A merchant, aye. So like a business person, more like a business person, not an actual like rich layabout, like a wealthy person, not a proper
Not
rich.
At all business-like at the moment.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
the proprietor comes over and introduces Maho to Gyomo and the other way round, and lets Gyomo introduce all the others. Right, for Maho's event, you are traveling to Nagano to negotiate the purchase of some scrolls from a Shugenja there, whose name I haven't got yet, but I will get one.
Very well, I shall. Thank the
yes,
innkeeper for the introduction.
it would appear that the prior agreement that you and Maho had, or will have had you met, is now null and void because you're not the man who made the agreement. I'm very confused.
No, well, yes, so am I, but then people seem to be interfering in my affairs at a breakneck speed. I will introduce myself to Maho, apologise for the fact that I'm not the person he thinks I was, and inquire what this agreement was that we had reached. Was it perchance for you to travel with me on the way to Nagano? Safety in numbers, etc.?
I was hoping to assist you in your quest. The news of your quest has travelled far and wide across the land.
Oh. We're famous, Gyomo, not in a good way.
I look shocked.
You're right, Gyomo. Oh, welcome. You can have the rooms for 4 copper each, says the innkeeper.
I thought he was about to say for free there.
Well, thank you indeed, but if whoever has been interfering in my affairs negotiated that with you, it would probably not be a good idea for me to change the terms. There are so many people involved in my... Yes, I know. So there's so many people involved in my affairs at the moment that it's difficult to tell who's doing what.
If you're having trouble with the innkeeper, allow me to renegotiate the deal for you.
It wasn't a deal I negotiated. It was somebody acting as me. The same person who negotiated for you to accompany me. If it was a kami or a Buddha or somebody acting on their behalf, far be it from me to change what they've agreed, but
Would Hatsu please make a wit roll?
Wit roll.
No.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, definitely made it.
Welcome back, Brian. Nice roll. What a fucking start.
Okay. As the innkeeper disappears from the room, you catch sight of what looks like a fox's tail sticking out the back of his
Yeah.
kimono.
Yeah. How did I know that was coming, eh?
I sort of lean into Gyomo. There's a tail on that one.
I shut my eyes and say a prayer to the Buddha for patience and being sanguine and
Is it
not starting to gibber.
Is it a reddish tail? Is it fox coloured?
Oh yes, it's a foxtail. Yeah.
My favourite.
Here we go again.
This does not particularly surprise any of you. Okay. It sounds like a Kitsune's joke.
It does, very much.
It's fair enough. Anyway, Saiki says, "Excuse me, Gyomo-san, I best go and report to the Flowing Water School and deliver this message I've got for my sensei." So he bows politely to you and wanders off out into the town. Okay.
I warn him to be on his guard for any red organizations.
It's always the red,
yes.
so.
In that case, I will inquire from Maho as to what his level of knowledge of this quest I am on is. I'd just like to know what the public understand of what I'm doing. It may well be more than what I understand.
Would you like to make a wit roll then, please, Nick?
Yep, well indeed. Yeah, no, don't make it.
Well, you don't actually know too much about what's going on because the guy who sent you only vouchsafed the minimum amount necessary to get you to go. And that is that the great Gyomo has access to some quite powerful magics, supposedly. He's capable of slaying Onai with a single bound, as it were. You're not exactly sure this is correct, but you know what I mean. The sort of general picking up of the heroes.
That's our Gyomo, that sounds about right, like.
Yeah, it does.
Also, no, is there any mention of his nickname, The Undertaker? Did we hear that at all?
He's not heard that yet. No. 16 is a bit too high for that.
I was wondering if that had followed him.
No doubt that the other members of our group will be kind of telling him behind my back.
No, not fucking avoid it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm kind of hoping that reputation of death doesn't follow us around, like.
I'm sorry, I've just finished doing another funeral.
How many people have you buried in this campaign? Over 100, isn't it?
Well over 100.
Oh, easily.
It's approaching 150, I would think.
Is it? For context, we've played 25 sessions and he's buried almost 150 people. He's not an undertaker, that's not his job.
People will be getting the wrong idea about my character. He's not killed 150 people, he's a pious Buddhist monk.
Yeah, imagine somebody started watching.
Anybody, has he?
Right.
Imagine somebody started watching there.
To roll against their magic, please.
Sorry, again, to...
Would the 3 Shigenja get to roll against their magic BCS?
Yes.
Okay.
12, I'll need to look that up.
Yeah, easy.
Right, where do I find Magic BCS? Magic BCS is 11. I missed it by 1.
Yeah, my Magic BCS is 14, so I definitely
I'll check you out.
All right, the newcomer has obviously noticed whatever it was that he's supposed to notice.
Right, those of you who made your magic roll, notice that there is a dark white aura hanging around Gyomo, which is a bit off-putting in actual fact, because white is the colour of death, of course.
It's just the
Fortunately,
stench.
Tetsu's not
That's
noticed this.
yeah, I've not noticed, but I can smell it anyway. He's got the stench of death following him.
Oh yes.
That's just a visual representation of the stench of death that's following him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
I jest, David. I jest.
Locky Hyder has been advising us not to have any more people die. We had a letter from him, if you remember.
Yes.
Delivered by the Over Samurai. Oh dear. All right. Well, I will give Maho a brief understanding of my little understanding of what we're supposed to do, which is to stumble on through the undergrowth, having things happen to us, having people check our names off lists and get confused. So many people have died, and eventually, with the will of the Buddha being fulfilled, we will pull through, but it might involve visits to Yomi.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're supposed to go to hell and fight the devil.
Visions are very strange and difficult things to comprehend, and may well not mean what you think they mean.
Yeah.
Tricky things.
Maybe hell and the devils are going to come to us.
Yeah, they are tricky things.
Yeah.
Well, we've already cast out one demon, and it made the usual threats against us. But no doubt we will meet more.
Okay.
Well,
Hold on. When Tetsu mentions the demons are not coming to fight you, it feels as though somebody's walked over his grave in hobnail boots.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Amazing. So they heard it. Are they in the room with us, Tim?
Make a
Oh, shit.
magic roll.
Okay, hopefully I'll make this one. Yes, Magic BCS 11.
There's nobody in the room other than you lot, and maybe one or two other patrons who are edging away, as it were, going out and going, "Who are these nutters? Should we go?" No. This property is too good to go. They settle down and get absolutely blind plastered.
If I was to just step into the astral plane here, would like your regular people notice?
Maybe regular people wouldn't, but the innkeeper certainly would.
Well, he would die because he's at it.
You'll go into a trance, which they may notice, but they may just think you're saving the sake, or because you've passed out. But you can certainly attempt to go
That's a
into
good point.
the Kukurio, yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to go into the astral plane because I feel like they're in the room with us. Somebody heard that when I said that.
Okay, go for it.
What do I
It's
do?
entirely up to you.
Yeah, so I can cast, where is it? Walk the Way of Fire to Astral Plane Walk with my Dragon of
you?
Fire necklace.
Did you not listen to the last episode?
With my Dragon of Fire necklace, that's what it's for, remember?
It allows you to cast the spell, but casting the spell is done in the usual way. You roll your magic BCS, and then you subtract from it 1/10 of the knowledge by which that spell exceeds your knowledge in the school. That spell is over 100.
Ah, that's right. So it's dangerous for me to try and cast
And
that spell.
your knowledge in
isn't
the
it?
School of Fire is 0.
All right then, smarty
So
pants. You
you
go in the
would-
astral plane if it's so dangerous for
Oh,
me.
No, I'm not going to the astral plane. Me, there's been so much talk of demons, I am going to go and sit with Baku and distract him with talk of every day to try and stop him from remembering what he shouldn't. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know my duty, all right?
I'm gonna
So-
try and forget that it's in the room with us.
Baku's eyes are vacant and he's mumbling to himself.
I shall try and wrench him out of that, whatever it is,
Baku
and
was-
get him
Right.
back to normal.
Baku was the
First
one.
of all,
that-
first of all, make a wit roll to see if you recognise what he's doing.
Am I remembering correctly? Baku's the one that thought he had hit points and saving throws and stuff. He thought he was in a game.
Yes.
Yes.
His mind's been broken.
I'm not
he
going to
don't.
cast that spell, Tim, because I remember it is very dangerous for me to do so. I'm just going to
Well, I made my wit saving throw.
sit here with a sake and hate life.
Okay, he is mumbling a sutra of protection on himself.
Good. I
And you
will.
think that wrenching him out of it's probably not a good idea because he's in a trance, effectively.
Okie doke. I shall go over and join him, and I shall join him in this sutra protection to keep whatever the nasty things there are well away from him.
Okay, then all of you will be aware that the two priests are sitting there reciting sutras. And what the sutras are about, you're not entirely sure. But you can make a roll against
Butsudo.
your Butsudo if you have any.
I roll a 16. I don't think I have any. Let me just check. But pseudo.
I don't think any of you have got any.
Hey, I've got Shinten.
Well, Shinten would have worked, but unfortunately, I don't think you've got BCS of 16 in it.
15.
You got 15.
Yes.
In that case, you recognise it's some form of sutra, but you're not entirely sure what. Although
Okay.
protection or placation would be your obvious guess,
Okay.
because
Okay.
that's essentially what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if I remember right, Hatsu is soil, aren't you? That's your main school?
I'm metal.
Yeah, main school soil and my off school's fire.
You got a secondary school?
Yeah.
Check you out.
And Tetsu is Kendo, isn't he? Metal.
Metal. And these hands. Fancies himself as a part-time budoka as well.
Interesting. What's your name? Iron Fist?
Iron Fist.
Right, basically, Baku and Gyomo finished their sutra after about half an hour, and everything's nice and peaceful and quiet, and as far as you can tell, nothing's happened.
Good.
Other than the
Well,
fact that the innkeep hasn't returned, he sent a junior to look after you.
Well, that's fine. I will ask for some tea for myself and Baku, and we will have a pleasant and non-alcoholic evening.
Okay.
And then we shall retire for the night, and I shall share my room with Baku. So
I'll have a
that
couple of
I can keep an
sakes.
eye on him.
Okay,
one
if
you-
you're drinking sake, make a health saving throw.
I'm only having a couple, like.
Oh, sorry, I was checking the sake before it was given to.
Oh, well, it's sake, it's poisonous.
Yes, but more than normal sake is poisonous?
Oh, no, it's just
I
normal.
made it
Well,
just.
it's
Made it just. 5 is
Okay,
my. That's
you're
my
a little
oh, nice
tipsy,
roll,
but
Hatsu.
Other than that, you're not inebriated.
I
Does
got one.
Hatsu drink at all?
Oh, yeah,
yes.
I rolled a
Roll,
one.
roll the one.
Hatsu's just rolled a 1.
Have you rolled a 1 for sake poisoning before?
Don't believe so.
I don't think so.
In that case, would you care to note on your character sheet somewhere that you've rolled a 1 versus sake poisoning times 1?
Does that like give you a tolerance? Does it?
Not yet, it doesn't, but it can do.
At a
If you roll
certain point,
really
yeah.
well often enough, eventually the sake gives up going, oh, I can't poison you, I won't bother trying.
Ah.
It's just something I like to do because it allows for slightly different personality types and all sorts of things.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
Mind you, your
realistic as
kidneys
well.
will not thank you.
No, but you do build up a tolerance to alcohol, so that's
Oh, yes.
realistic.
And that's a fact that the sake is remarkably good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've no doubt it
How much
is.
does it cost us for some sake?
It doesn't. There was a free bottle of sake.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Sorry, free drink of sake each with the rooms, negotiated by the previous me.
Okay, you all go to bed. And you're all snoring away.
I've got a funny
When
feeling
you
I
are
put my...
awoken about 2 o'clock in the
down.
morning, which is the greater hour of the ox by things that you all recognise as the fire alarm.
Oh, what time did you say that was?
The greater hour of the ox, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Get up, make myself respectable.
Must be the
Very good, very
25th
good.
now,
In
eh?
that case, Baku and I will get up and grab our most important things. and
Again, this
have
is
a
not the
room.
first time this has happened to us staying at an inn, by the way.
Right, essentially, the inn itself is not on fire, but you can see there is a fire burning in the next ward over, you think.
I'm going help, eh?
Right, if you want to go and help, let me know.
I'm going to help. Get some
Okay.
buckets of water,
I
whatever I can
will-
do.
Well, I shall ask some members of the party just to stay and keep an eye on our things, just in case this is a diversion to enable people to do nasty things to us.
I'll stay.
And thank you. And Baku and I will go to offer our medical assistance.
I'll stay as well.
Very good.
I'll try to help in whatever way I can, whether it's like throwing some buckets of water, passing some buckets of water down the street, whatever.
And I will ask Baku and Tetsu both just to see whether they think this is similar to that fire that was set. Was it down in Yedo?
Well, I don't think it was Tetsu back then. I think it was my first character, Dave, back then. If that was way back
Yes,
in
okay.
episode 2 or
Yes,
episode 3.
but since you are both there, I shall ask you to have a look and see whether you feel it might have
Right.
been set.
Right,
Yeah, okay.
right. For those people who are going to fight the fire, would you care to choose a mode of operandus, as it were, cautious, dutiful, or courageous?
I'm going to be
Dutiful.
cautious.
I am kind of backup rather than fighting the fire. I'm just support troops, healing, etc.
I'm going to fight the fire, but cautiously, Tim. Actually, no. No, I'll go the middle. I'll go the dutiful. That's the middle, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go dutifully.
Right, I'll work out the NPCs in downtime, but most of them go with you. Most of them are acting dutiful. Yuko and
Seiki?
no, Saiki's not with you. He's at the school.
Oh, so he is.
Anyway, you rush there, and those of you who are there get to roll 2d6 and tell me what you roll.
A 1 and a 3. 4.
If you're dutiful, you don't add or subtract anything. Okay, Tetsu takes D3.
Was that D3 damage?
D3 heads
Oh, D3 heads, right.
and a D3 damage.
So 2 heads and
Would you care to roll for Gyomo, Dave?
3 damage. Is that lethal?
Certainly.
Is that lethal damage?
Yes, it's fire damage.
I'm up to 5. I had already
9
taken some.
on dutiful.
Okay, as a support troop, nothing happens to you.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out a second there. What happened to Gyomo?
Nothing, because you're on the manning charge table, and a 9's nothing.
Fair enough.
Okay,
What?
the
I'm a man in
local-
charge.
well, that's how I do support, because it's safer than having you roll on one of the
Fine.
battle.
Fine. Okay.
Right. After an hour, so by the greater hour of the tiger, the fire is out. The
Okay.
remarkable action by the local fire brigades, and it only burns for an hour, and it doesn't do that much damage to the ward it was started in. However, the flowing water school, which is Saiki's school, has been burnt to the ground, along with
Oh.
most of the people who were in it at the time. Searching through the rubble.
Hang on. Can I notify the police that there has been a blood feud declared against them by, what was the name of the?
I don't
the
remember.
Hard Fist of Sendai School. The School of the Hard Fist of Sendai has declared blood feud, and therefore this may well be suspicious. And advise that we check the bodies to see whether they died of other means before being burnt.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, examining the corpses.
Which I have an awful lot of experience
Guess
of.
who's about to bury a bunch of guys again?
Most of them were dead before the fire was set.
Killed how?
They have been stabbed and or garroted.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds about right.
Is Seiki among them? Or did Seiki return?
First, when you first come across Saiki, he looks dead. Then you examine him closely and you realise, well, he's about as close to death as you can get without actually being dead, if you see what I mean.
In that case, I shall do my best to bring him back to
Right, there are in total eight bodies that you find that are dead, and you find 5 people who are merely unconscious and very close to death.
Is there anything I can do for them?
Well, you can apply bandages to them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you apply bandages, and people are healed, and other people, and one of the local Inaba samurai comes along, who's quite important.
Hang on, I have a healing potion. I can get that into Seiki so he doesn't die.
Okay, that works. Yeah,
it has 4 uses of 2d3, so he could just have one of my uses, right?
Okay, roll your 2d3 then.
Okay, I'll just do that. Change that to 3 on my character sheet first. 2d3 slash roll on roll 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
That didn't work. Oh, there it is. I've got 2.
That's all right. He becomes conscious because he's.
Does that stabilize him? Does it?
Oh yeah, he won't die. Okay.
Okay. Well, I shall do my healing bit for those who are for the other 4, and then try and get them all back to at least some level of consciousness.
Okay, well, make your dice rolls then, Dave.
Okie doke. So BCS is 12, but I'm on minuses for all of them, aren't I? Okie doke. So let's do the first. There's 4 that need it, so let's try them. The 4 rolls first. So by the look of that, the first one failed, but 3 of them succeeded.
Okie doke.
So I will try again for the first one. And that also succeeded. So each of them gets 3d6 better.
Nice.
So do I need to bother rolling that?
No. 3d6 will bring them all round. Unless you roll triple isolate, then maybe not. But we'll assume they come round.
Okay, and then I will try casting 1 on Saiki as well. Oh no.
Oh no.
Roll again, sir.
Well, that's made it by 2, but
No. The 10 was not a magic roll. It was something else.
right. Whether I'd made a sin or something. In that case, I will apologize to the Buddhas for my temerity and attempt once more to heal Saiki. Unless I'm at worse than -3, then that's a success.
No, you're at -3, so that's a success. Okay, you roll your dice, and we'll worry about it later.
Okay.
Right,
So
the 20 costs you double power, even though you failed.
Okay, fine. So that is.
And you get 0.3 Shigendo for each successful cast.
Okay, so that's effectively 5 successful casts.
Right, while you're busy doing that, a bunch of Oba samurai turn up, led by a man by the name of Inaba samurai, my mistake. Inama Morishige, who you are aware is the man who actually runs the town. Okay, and he questions the police, and they give the words, and then he comes forward and he questions Saiki and them. And they inform him that the sensei of the school was not actually in the school when it was attacked. He had been called away on business about 5 days earlier. I see. And is this anything to do with your blood feud? What blood feud? Most of them go, apart from Saiki.
Well, Saiki took the letter to the school, but presumably to give to the sensei. But would
Yes,
he
he
not
couldn't deliver it because the sensei wasn't there.
But would he not,
yes,
would he not notify the others?
Right. He says, well, I was too tired to tell you earlier, but yes, I met a man by the name of Matsura just outside of town who challenged me to a blood feud duel, citing the hard fist. Whereupon the senior man is there goes, what? I can't imagine the hard fist doing this. Why not? Oh, well, the man in charge is quite an honourable samurai. I mean, he's a scumbag. No offence intended, Inabe-san. What do you mean? Well, he's an Ashikaga, isn't he? I mean, they are known for being devious snakes. You shouldn't. One of the others says, you really shouldn't say that about the shogun, you know. Oh, he's not going to hear about it, is he? Well, he might. Anyway, yes, Yatsuro was not here, so Saiki delivered the message to me, and it doesn't make any sense to me, so I shall pass it on to the sensei when he gets back. But as I was going to say is, the people who attacked us were Yakuza scum. How do you know that? Says Morishige. Well, they had a scorpion tattoo in red on their inner wrist, on their left hand. Well, doesn't necessarily make them Yakuza. One of his men says, excuse me, sir, but yes, I think it probably does. You haven't read the latest. The latest from where? Well, the Bakufu. Oh, no, that's what our secretaries. They've been remiss, sir. Never mind, we'll sort this out later. So, some Yakuza scum came in here and burnt your school to the ground. Well, yes, sir. After they'd attacked and put all of us down. So why didn't they kill you all? That's a good question, sir. One which I don't actually have an answer to. Well, I don't see how any of them have anything to do with the doings of Yakuza, sir. And the man who's talking gives the names of the students, and you go, okay, and the teacher, and well, there doesn't appear to be anything to connect the school to the Red Scorpion, other than the fact the Red Scorpion are bastards and go around killing people. Use. Okay. Right. Tetsu,
Yes.
how many points of damage do you take?
I took 3, but I've got already had 2, so I've got 5 currently.
Yeah, you had 2 heads and 3 points of
3
damage.
points of damage, but I previously had 2 lethal damage on my sheet from something, so
Oh, no, that's fine. What you already had on your sheet is neither in or there. So you got 3 and 2 is
3 heads and 2, 3 damage and 2 heads.
right. You may have 5 points of honor.
Oh, well, nice. Excellent.
And please roll percentage die.
Percentiles. 85.
Good. It's not 5 or less. That's good. Well, congratulations to all of you, says the samurai in charge. Looks at the senior policeman. Please write up a report and have it on my desk as soon as possible. Yes, son, he says. And then they walk off. And everybody relaxes because
Oh, yes.
top class samurai.
I was not going to speak up.
Okay, for those of you who were in the inn, your friends return about 2 hours later. So about
4 in the morning?
4 a.m., yeah.
4:30 in the morning, just as it begins to get light. So of course, Hatsu and Maho are out to greet the sun, even though they don't necessarily need to. It's a habit you get into. Tetsu and Gyomo greet the sun as they get back to the. And there's a lot of chat about the fire and how apparently it was very well set because it burnt the school down and not a lot else.
Yeah, professional looking job.
And the answer is, yeah, it's somebody who knows what he was doing set it.
Mm-hmm.
I shall have a quiet word with Saiki and apologize if this is any connection to the Alliance of Reds feud against me and the Quest. Although I'm not entirely sure whether they knew that you were there, Seiki. If they had known you were there and it was associated with that, they would probably have cut your throat as well. But I know not.
But Saiki appears very confused as to why the Yakuza would attack his school. It might be something to do with my sensei's former life, he says.
And your sensei's former life was as...
Right, it was an adventure in Bushi, sir.
The calling away. Are you certain that was proper?
I have no idea how my sensei not being there relates to the attack, sir.
Do you have any idea where your sensei was called away to? It may well be that he was...
I would suggest he was called away to either Sendai or Shimonoseki, sir.
Both of them a long way away.
Well, you'll also be aware as a character that Sendai is the head where the Shogun has his main base. It's not the main base of the Ashikaga clan, that's Morioka, but Sendai is where the Shogunate is based. And Shimonoseki is where the opposition to the Shogun is mainly based. The other base is Kumamoto on Kyushu.
I see. Does Seiki have any idea of his sensei's affiliation with either faction? Or does he keep the school neutral?
It is my belief, sir, that my sensei's family come from Shimonoseki. But he has never said so directly.
Well, I'd suggest we get a few hours sleep before breakfast and then head off westwards towards Nagano.
Excellent.
Unless you feel a need to stay and try and sort out problems of the school.
If you don't mind, I shall stay and try to sort this mess out. So I'll do my best to catch up with you when I know more.
Is there anything we can do to assist you before we go?
No, you've done more than enough. You've saved my life, and he bows politely to you and to Tetsu.
Bow back.
You have saved my life more than once, Seiki-san. And I wish you well in your task for your sensei. Thank you for your service, and I hope to see you when you have things sorted out.
I so do. I do too, sir, he says, and he bows and leaves.
I shall go and get in a couple of hours sleep before breakfast, and then we shall head west as soon as we can. Mayabashi is a dangerous place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do exactly the same as what Gyomo just said he was going to do.
Right, yes, you set out a bit later than you would do normally. You set out by what is called the West Gate, and you march a short distance, and you come to the river, and you cross over into Musashi province, and that will cost you 13 copper.
We're being nibbled away, folks.
Can I ask you what the current date is, Tim, please?
25th of Yoyoi.
25th of Yo-Yo. Okay.
How many copper did you say that was?
Sorry, I'm just knocking it off my funds.
To enter the province is 1 copper per person.
Oh, so we just take one off each.
No. Basically,
No.
I believe Dave's actually keeping track of party loot, so it's easier if we do it that way. If you run out of party loot, then you'll have to do it individually.
Should I add back the 5 copper I took off before for the inn then?
Yes, because I already paid it.
Okay.
Right, you pass through the village of Yumigatao, which I shall put in the chat because.
Yumigatao.
Oh, do we have to pay fees for travelling into the new province?
Yes.
Or was that the
No,
13
that's
copper?
the fees you pay. We don't charge you to leave the province because we're glad to get rid of you.
That was the 13.
But only when you play in. Right. One of you roll a d20.
I will nominate Tetsu to roll the d20.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you pass through the village, and about a mile on the other side of the village, you're charged another 13 copper to leave Musashi province and re-enter Kotsuke.
Another 13.
Yes, because Musashi province is only a hex wide, you see. And now you realise why some people suggested you did actually enter Kotsuke province in Mayabashi, but travelled on the other side of the Musashi side of the border, because he would have saved you some money. But you had to go to Mayabashi anyway. So.
Yes.
So we just got charged the border fee twice because we just went over it twice. Back in again. Okay. Cheeky bastards.
You think we have it bad? Think of the poor merchants.
We love merchants. I like to stake them for as much money as possible. Okay, as you travel down the road, you reach the village of
Amito Goru.
which I've also put in the chat, and there, you stay there for the night.
How much does it cost us for the inn?
Here, it costs you 3 copper each. Because we're not in a town, we're a
Are you just still doing that from the group one, Dave?
Yes.
It's 36.
We bonzers are used to dealing with, you know, temple roof funds and things like that. We're good at the administration.
I appreciate it.
And
Bless you.
it's 39, not 36.
right,
So it is, so it is, yes. Excuse me.
You're not entirely sure that calling this a village is correct. It looks more like the beginnings of a small town to you. Because the village is quite large.
Ah, right. Well, I suppose if it's a reasonable size, I will ask whether there is a Buddhist temple or shrine here.
Unfortunately, no, there is no Buddhist temple here, sir.
Shinto
Is
shrine?
there a Shinto shrine?
There is no Shinto shrine either. This is what makes it a village and not a town.
Oh, David, will Gyomo do some healing on me before we rest, by the way?
Well, certainly I hadn't realised you were injured. My apologies.
Yeah, I'm 5 lethal injured.
In that case, I will ask the Buddhas to remove your wounds.
I appreciate it. That's a good roll, Dave. That's just about exactly what I needed back. One to spare as well. Nice rolling, dude.
Just as well I did it that particular kind of level.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you.
Given that was outside battle, does that count for Shugendo or not?
Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, you get your Shugendo for successfully casting the spell.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter if we're in battle or not. It's quite necessary. I only have 16 hit points total.
Well, that's only 2 less than me.
I could take a really bad fall and be dead.
I only have 14.
I hesitate to ask Maho.
Yeah, squishy boys.
No, I'm quite tough.
Check you out.
Did you say something, Nick?
Yeah, no, Maho's quite tough, hit points wise. Well, it's okay.
He's tempting fate, is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm not below average, put it that way.
Are you keeping up with these people?
My BMA is 3.
So the answer is yes, you are.
Yep, that's what the porter's for. Carry all the heavy shit.
Thanks, boss.
Anytime.
You just hired a porter when you built your character, Nick. So you can carry your stuff for you. A wee caddy, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
right?
there's no way I could carry it up.
Yeah, quite right. No need for a donkey in this game. We could just get a person.
Okay, you think I'm
There we
in
go.
here.
I'll tell you, porters are cheaper than pack animals by a long way.
Yeah.
Eat a lot less.
Oh yeah.
Easier to replace as well.
You have to clean
So
up their
basically
shit as
being-
well.
So do we get the porters to carry Tetsu and Maho because they're slowing us down?
I don't know if I'm that slow, Dave. Cheeky.
No, because if you did that, the porters would be slowing you down.
Exactly. Yes.
What is my BMA? My BMA is 3.
Exactly.
Same speed as Maho.
Whose BMA is also 3. Everybody else is 4 or higher.
I'm no slowing anything down. It's now him.
There is actually, I've got a picture of Maho on my character sheet right at the bottom if you want to take a look.
Oh, I will have a look.
Oh.
Introduce me to Maho. Ah, you have black hair.
Ah.
I've got black beard, yes.
I am going to show this to the viewers. There's
Tetsu's
Maho
going to have
over
to
there.
find a picture, make sure his picture has white hair when he shows a picture of himself.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find a picture now.
Okay, so do we have a quiet night in the inn, or do we get another fire alarm?
Would you like another fire? No.
I-
You have
I-
a
no,
quiet-
no,
have
no,
a very
no.
quiet night.
Good. And we leave before anybody dies.
26th of Yayoi, you set out.
Let's go.
Okay, you are traveling along the road.
Mhm.
Through some fairly rough terrain. It's not mountainous. You can see the mountains off to your right, but it's rough enough that whoever's at the front gets to make a wit saving throw.
Can we get is the
I
blue
would guess we would probably have the fastest person at the front as a scout, because they can travel more backwards and forwards and side to side.
Okay, in
Is-
that case, roll a wit saving throw for Hidioka because he's a Budo.
can we get the blue dot moved moved along so that we know where we are?
So 20 d20.
Four.
4. Oh, that might even be enough for Hideo. Let's check his sheet. Yes, made his
I
saving throw by
will
1.
move it when I get a chance, Oliver.
Cool.
I think it's on the wrong level at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're 2 little hexes from where the blue dot is.
This one's on the
You're gonna-
token layer, and we can move it. Oh, here we go. Move that one.
Right.
As long as you've got an indicator of where on the map you are, it's useful.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that where we are? Is that right?
That looks right to me, yes. Right, Hidioka's out at the front scouting when he holds his hand up and he comes jogging back towards you. And when he gets to within 10 feet, he says, there's a party of armoured men coming towards us.
Oh, jeez.
In that case, I think it's time for a tea break, gentle beings. We shall move to the side to a defensible area and seem to be making tea.
What about making hide? We can just hide, disappear.
I look around at the 13 members of the
I
party.
suppose, yeah.
And
yeah.
Okay, you settle down, and coming into view are a party of 6 heavily armoured samurai, wearing the chrysanthemum one,
not
And a whole-
again!
and a whole gaggle of porters and that, who are carrying 2 richly clothed people, 1 man and 1 woman, on open palanquins, and they've got more porters than you know what to do with.
I think we get into respectful kind of head to the ground mode before they come anywhere near going past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the party walks towards you, and they look like they're going to go past you until the woman holds up her hand and says, "I wish to speak with these peasants."
Please,
Mom?
don't make any comments, I think, to the rest of the party.
You heard me. I wish to speak with these people.
I'm not moving, I'm
I'm
staying.
not entirely
down.
sure that's a good idea, Mom. They might be bandits. Well, they're not doing a very good job of bandaging, then, are they? Yes, my dear. If you wish to speak to them, you can go, take... Take Kentura with you. And the man at the front of the party who's done all the speaking so far looks a bit miffed, but carries on. And the lady's put down and she gets up and she totters over to you. You think,
Okay.
oh, that's because her feet are quite small. Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing, she says. Oh, and apologies for calling you peasants, and you're quite obviously not.
I am Gyomo, a junior priest of the Temple of... waters in Gifu, Mistress Sama. And these are people accompanying me on my journey to Nagano.
I am Lady Yoshimaki, she says. Would you answer a question?
Whatever you wish.
Are you Gyomo, also known as the Undertaker?
Yes, Sama?
Yes, excellent. She calls to us. No doubt I have met the Undertaker. Yes, Mom, says her voice.
She want an
There's
autograph.
that big scroll with all sorts of names written on it, and write something next to your name, which is quite near the bottom of the list, I should put.
Oh dear,
I hadn't expected to
I'm
meet-
on her bingo sheet, aren't I?
I hadn't expected to meet such an illustrious hero in the backwoods of Kotsuke. Pray, where are you going and what are you doing?
I am on the journey to Nagano, escorting Baku here, who has need to go there, and then on to wherever else the Buddhas send me. Sama.
Well, my husband and I are travelling to Yedo to speak with Lord Nobutada. However, should you be in Kyoto when I am there, please call and look us up. I have some interesting things I wish to discuss with you, which are better done away from some people, she says, not looking around.
When I'm in Kyoto, Sama, I will attend your
Excellent.
house
She clicks her fingers, and one of the porters comes forward with a chest, which she puts down on the ground, and she takes a key out of her bodice, as it were, opens it, she rummages around it, and she hands you a small ring. Show this to the guards on the palace gates, and they will let you in.
Yes, Sama.
Right,
It's
it's a signet ring with a crane on it. Excuse me, Mom, do you think that's wise? Says the samurai. Yes. After all, it's my ring, you know. Apologies, Mom. I didn't mean to offend. Well, you haven't. Because you know what happens to people who offend me, don't you? You see his Adam's apple operate. Yes, Mom. And you see some of the other samurai with him sort of attempting to suppress a snigger, as it were.
I'm not even looking up. I'm just.
There's no need to threaten him. He's only doing his job. Well, I don't like the way he's doing it. My apologies, Sam, says the man. My wife sometimes gets a bit cranky at this time of year. And the look that the lady gives her husband would have fried a less man in his boots. Anyway, they pick their stuff up, and she nods politely to you as royal nobles do to peasants, and they carry on. And you notice that right at the back of the train are a couple of guys who appear to be, well, shall we say, malingering, and they nod and smile at you in a way which you think is, about as polite as you can get without being insulting.
Sarcastic, you mean?
Well, if you want to put it that way, yeah. And they disappear.
I'm not putting it anyway. They are so far above my level. It's not true.
I just say to my colleagues after she's walked away, I'm like, I'd bet my last copper, it's more like once a month she gets the kind of feelings than once a year, boys. So what do you think?
I think you should refrain from speaking where ears may hear, Tetsu-san.
Nah, she's away by the time I've said that.
Hatsu just looks at you.
She
like,
may
"Excuse
not
me?"
be here, but other ears may still be here.
I forgot about you, Brian. You're always a woman character, aren't you, Brian? Sorry, Hatsu. I put my hands over Hatsu's ears when I make that joke.
I'm not worried about Hatsu. I'm worried about you losing your head. Joking about Imperial nobles like that when they've only just passed. Who knows what scouts they have keeping an eye on their rear for people following them.
Ah, Gyomo, you stress too much. It's all the death, my friend. It's all the death. Lighten up. You'll be alright.
But the manner of
Right,
one's
you
death
gentlemen
is
are having
important.
this discussion,
Yes.
right? When Maho spots about 500 foot away, just coming into sight, is a very large white tiger.
A what?
A white tiger.
A white tiger?
I say that's unusual. Get over there.
I look over there and
Do you see it?
no.
A white tiger?
Oh yeah, you can see it. It's not hiding.
Well, I am.
Which direction is it going?
It's going the same way that the royal nobles, the nobles are going. Well, at least it was.
Just casually walking along the road.
Oh no, it's in the undergrowth. It's not walking along the road. It stand out.
Well, it stood out enough for
towards,
Maho
it
to see.
comes towards you, cautiously but implacably, one might say.
There's no point in running from it.
No.
I will wait until it's about 20 yards away and then bow politely and wait for it to do whatever it's going to do.
Yeah, this is not an
Okay,
animal. It's
it
going to be
walks
some
up to
person in animal
Tetsu.
form. Guaranteed. Oh god, it walks up to me.
Tetsu and knocked him over. And then puts a large paw on his chest.
I think somebody heard my joke.
As
and
somebody did hear your
growls
joke.
at you. Make a wit.
Oh dear. Well, I think 11 might be my magic number. Hang on. What is it? A wit roll?
No, it's a wit roll, sir, not magic wit.
Yeah. Oh no, that's nothing like that. 9. So no.
But it waits a short while and it growls at you again. Try.
Just it trying to talk to me. Nope. Missed again.
You're slowly getting there.
You do actually understand it this time. And it says, beware of making jokes at the wrong moment. The spirits are always listening.
Oh, of course. How could I
And
forget?
if you insult my great niece again, I shall eat your head and leave the rest. Good day, Tetsu No Ken, he says.
Oh.
And it then walks off. The rest of you, while not understanding what it said, are pretty sure it spoke to him. And he's looking a bit pale, I would think.
Yep.
Just a little.
Very. I just get up and walking back on. I get up and have my tail between my legs as we start walking again.
I won't kind of say any more on the matter. I believe it's been handled.
Oh, I lesson learned.
I believe so too.
Right, between you,
I shall carefully put the ring in a safe spot. I dare not lose it. So we've got to go to one noble's place and then another noble's place. This is getting well above my pay grade. I'm only a junior
right,
priest.
about midday, you pass through the next village of Goro.
Garatomi.
What's most noticeable about this particular village is that there is a whopping great school on the outskirts of it.
What kind of school? Like,
Oh, sorry, it's not that big. But there appear to be an awful lot of Inaba samurai knocking about it. And you will find out that it's actually a gentleman's academy and they teach all sorts of interesting stuff. Pity you can't stay here, really.
Well, I'm not a gentleman.
Anyway, you pass
Neither
through
am
that
I.
village and you carry on.
We continue.
As you're approaching the next village, which is called
Kusanami.
Kusanami.
which is Kusanami. You become aware that off in the distance, hovering over the tops of the mountains, is what looks like a storm cloud.
No.
In fact, you're pretty bloody certain it's a storm cloud in actual fact. But what's terrifying is the rate at which it appears to be approaching you.
I think we'd better double time it into the village to seek shelter.
Would you care to make a luck roll then?
Dave, you can rule it. You're lucky with
I
it.
shall attempt a luck roll.
There you go. Oh, that's a
Well,
one
I
as well,
thought
though.
we were going to get there in time, but
We got an inn, but there's no room in the inn. We're in the stable.
well, no, we probably we're nearly there when suddenly we kind of fell into the sewer main they were digging across the road.
No.
And we were held up by the whatever.
No,
It's whatever the GM decides.
The rest of us made it in the inn, and you got hit by lightning.
You think you're going to get there, and you fall a short distance short as this howling, biting wind, which is considerably colder than it ought to be, strikes you, and the next thing you know, you're walking through a blizzard.
Oh.
I call everyone together so that we don't get separated.
Hold hands. Time to hold hands, boys.
And we shall attempt to make for the where we think the village is.
Yeah.
I ask
Okay,
people.
roll a d20.
Link hands, boys.
Well, hopefully, the road is sufficiently defined that we can tell when we go off the edge of it. But a 13. Well, I doubt very much that that's my wit saving throw. So.
Okay, you're making it into the village when you see standing in front of you
Oh, God.
something that is not human.
Oh, here we go.
He stands about 16 foot tall and he's got horns. And he looks remarkably like a very large onai.
Oh, shit.
He bows politely to you because he can see you if you can just about make him out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I finally found you, he says.
I bow politely back and ask.
You do not look like much.
Well, I bow politely back.
Still
Would
famous.
one of you care to fight me? He says.
I'm certainly prepared to debate the words of the Buddha with you. I feel it unlikely anyone of your stature would have had them reach their ears.
Nicely said, Bond, he says. But I wasn't thinking of that sort of fight. I was thinking of more the martial sort of fight.
Sadly, the Buddhas do not permit me to do such a thing without stain on my being, and I am endeavouring to remain pure for their purposes.
Well, it is an interesting number of people that you have in your entourage, priest, he said.
Indeed. I am lucky to have such devoted
Indeed.
people accompanying me.
Well, humans know me as the Son of Heaven, he says. And you've all heard of him. He's arguably the most powerful Daionai in Nippon. It was a Daionai argue the toss, but it's about that.
Just like the Lucifer of the Nipponese demons.
No, he's not actually a demon. Well, he is a demon, but he's just a very big one. But, well, I have been asked by the magistrate to welcome you to Yomi, he says.
We have been notified of a future visit, and will prepare ourselves for our arrival.
Excellent, excellent, he says. Anyway, I'm sorry about the method of my arrival, but I can't help that, he says. Oh,
Hi,
since
thank
none
you
of you
for
wish
delivering
to,
the message in such a dutiful manner.
since none of you wish to take me on in armed combat, or even unarmed combat for that matter, I shall leave you to make your way to, well, hopefully safety. And he bows politely to you as a superior would to a series of inferiors, and then he walks back into the blizzard and, well, goes somewhere. You make your way into the village and to the nearest inn, which is called the Stalking Tiger, and bash on the door, and the innkeeper opens it and looks remarkably surprised at the number of half-frozen travellers that are sitting on the road in the middle of this unseasonable snowstorm. "You better come in," he says. "Come in, come in." And you go in, and he puts you next to the fire, and he brings further braises in. You warm up.
I'm in shock. I've just kind of banded words with the most powerful Dione in Nippon. What's wrong with me?
Ah, wow, says Yuko. That was something else, wasn't it?
At least you had the balls to speak to him. Gyomo, I just froze up. I was like, I'm going to change my underwear.
I'm somewhat
You
concerned.
get that some of the others sort of laugh at that, then realise they have to do the same thing. So it's not
Everybody laughs at me and then they just go, they just kind of slink off to do it themselves.
I try and consult my knowledge of Bushido and Shinten to refresh my memory on who the magistrate is.
well, that would be the Magistrate of Hell, commonly known as Emma Hu. He's the man who decides your fate when you stand before him, when you're dead.
Yes.
If you're lucky and have been a good boy, you get to go to one of the various heavens.
So this is the St. Peter figure.
And if you've been naughty, he sends you to Yomi, where you spend a long period of time confessing and repenting your sins, etc.
Yeah. Okay, so like the St. Peter and Christian
Or, of course,
mythology.
you get converted into an online, sent out to do naughty things in the world.
Yes. Well, the worrying thing there was that he didn't send the,
Right.
the message that he was going to judge us. He welcomed me to hell.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that may be because we're going there before we die, which is what the Buddhas seem to be intending.
Yep, you have to remind me, Gyomo.
Okay,
Well,
you can all have 5 points of the appropriate Budo or Shugendo, and 10 on for meeting that gent.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, it's quite simple. If you chose to, we'd just wipe you out. So it's
yes.
worth some.
Well, I will level up, guys. I've just went up to
Nice.
level 3. I've just hit 52 Budo, 52 Shugendo.
Well done.
And 200 bang on the nose on as well.
Yeah, well, on's quite easy to come by here. Right, roll your D3.
Three. What's up my hit points?
Yeah,
I
that's your
believe
hit.
that's your hit points, so then you need to roll for your power.
Hang on, because there's somewhere you write down your Hit points
You
roll.
put that in column A.
Yeah, found it.
Row 11. Then you do the same with,
Wait.
with your power roll below.
It says here I should be rolling 1d. Oh, right, that's the power one there, yeah. So 1d. Oh, I've rolled 3 every time on it. Nice. And the power roll is the 1d10, right? Okay. Coming up. 5.
I'm somewhat concerned he may not have been as ignorant about Buddhist theology as I thought he might have been, and he could have ended up challenging me on that. But I got away with it.
Level 3, baby.
Nice.
My power used 2. I should be deleting that. That shouldn't be. I shouldn't have power used because we're on a new day, aren't we?
New day, yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Happy days. My permanent hit points is now 16.
I'm glad I didn't try banishing him.
Did I only have 13 before? Oh.
Right, your power in the power available column should go up to 56.
It says 48.
Have you changed your level in cell
Oh, I have not.
C5?
I have not. Level C5, level 3.
And that will up all your saving throws, BCSs.
There we go. Hit
power,
points is 19 now.
and hit
That's it.
points.
Yeah. Yeah, power 56, hit
You
points
also get an extra
19.
point of key, remember?
It's key says 4 automatically, is that right?
Nope.
Should
You
that be
add
5?
Another point to your key.
Okay. Key is now 5.
Right, well, gentlemen, I'm going to stop it there because I think that's a good place to stop.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
X.
Also, allow me to do a bit of updating. Same time next week, or do you want to make it 2 weeks?
It's up to you, mate. I'm free every Sunday at the moment, but I usually do most games fortnightly, and then I can slot something else in the other slot is what I usually
Okay,
do. So
we'll make it in a fortnight's time then,
Okay.
because it will give me a chance to actually do some updating work, which I've not been doing.
yep,
So the next one will be the 28th.
sweet, and that leaves another slot
Sounds good.
open for something else. See you on the 28th, boys. Well, I'll see you all before that for other games, but we'll see you.
Thank you for joining us, Nick. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Nick.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave, Nick, and Tim, and Brian for the game, and to our viewers on YouTube. It's good to be back. Thank you for watching. We're RxOliver and the gang. Good night.